So yeah, right. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yashai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We say the man apostles and elders of great Muslims that rule well, or teachers of apostles in truth, and we say salutations to the Akam, say put you on truth and say Dean and the oath, constantly in season on season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into that video here, and basically touching upon this video, that I saw a couple of people sharing, and I hope I would have found it on YouTube, which I did, right? It's a video about a little child telling his mother, most likely his mother, that as to get those roaches off his food, which was basically shrimps. It was big shrimps that it had on the plate. No, nonetheless, the child was right. The child was right. According to the scriptures, the child was right. Get that shit off that plate, right? So before I go and jump in the scriptures, let's play the video.
They're roaches, and I do not like those. Or if you don't take those, I'm not going to eat it. So I mean, they're shrimp, baby. They're like shrimp. I just like.
Now we know we live in a place where it's full of contaminated food, right? Nonetheless, shrimps on the whole is something that is not supposed to be eaten at all, right? So before continuing to the scripture, let's say if any noise in the background is because of a little bad weather. But nonetheless, continuing, as you can see, the little boy was saying, the little youth was saying, get those shrimps off my food, get those roaches off my food. And you're right, get those roaches off his food. Now, as you can see, the older woman telling him that, it's not roaches, it's shrimps, and this is what the people of the older generation do. They love to teach you the wrong things. They love to make you teach you the wrong things and make you feel like if it's nice, It's not roaches, it's shrimps, right? So this is the book of Leviticus chapter 11, also from verse 1. It says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among the beasts that are on the earth." So this is going into the law, right? And this is going into the scripture telling you about where this is supposed to eat, right? The beasts of the field, right? So let me jump down a little bit, right? So let me jump down a little bit. Let me go to verse 9, right? So let's go to verse 9. It say, verse 9, Leviticus chapter 11, verse 9. It says, "These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters." It say, whatsoever had fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So the fishes, I think it's supposed to be eaten in the waters, right? Whether it be in the rivers, the seas, the ponds, the lakes, whatever it is, it's supposed to have scales, right? So it says, "These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters," right? It says, whatsoever had fins and scales. So fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So you would stay away from things like shark, things like catfish, those stuff, right? Those stuff, you would stay away from that. Now in this time, shark and fish is a big delicacy, especially in the Caribbean. There are things called bacon shark, things called sometimes don't even be shark, it's be catfish. But those are things we're supposed to be staying away from. Now as I read verse 1, this is the things that the Lord told us that we're supposed to eat, and those things we're supposed to stay away from. Right? It says verse 10, it says, "And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you." So they shall be an abomination unto us. So these are things we're supposed to stay away from. Now imagine a little child in his right mind, but you being an adult, you encouraging the child not to eat an abominable food, right? An abominable food. Right? These are things we have to stay away from. Now, one of the things he mentioned was that is roach, right? He called it a roach, and she was like, no, that isn't a roach, that is shrimp. They say, why this? No, this is Google here. A quick Google search. They say, why shrimp is called cockroach. Shrimp are commonly known as sea cockroaches for their type of omnivorous feeding. They feed on the garbage of the sea, as cockroaches feed on land waste. Right? Say, good. Think about it next time you eat shrimp. Which each creature, each animal, each beast was made for a purpose, right? And for the purpose they do. Now for us, for Israel, we were given a law on what type of beast to eat, of what kind of fish to eat, of what kind of animal to eat. But Jake going against the Lord, breaking the laws and all this stuff, they eating everything. It don't have a thing on this earth that Jake don't eat. And they love the abominable stuff. They love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. They love the abominable stuff. They love to do abominable stuff. They love to eat abominable stuff. And then they will try to bring scriptures to say, the Lord said we could eat everything. And no, that's not. The Lord give us straight commandments that we're supposed to follow. Right? It say, and all that have, verse 10, it say, and all that have no fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. It say, they shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses an abomination. So that's to show you that you're not supposed to eat it. But you all love shrimps. Pepper shrimp, fried shrimps, shrimp, fried rice, however you want to put it. You all love it. When we're not supposed to eat these things. The church has encouraged you all to do this stuff. And basically, they have all being abominable and being abominable, committing abominations and so forth. It say is shrimp part of the roach family. Shrimps are crustaceans and live in water. Cockroaches of the sea. Even though roaches are cold-blooded, they can't live in cold environments. They both have the same feed habits. Another reason why shrimps are related to cockroaches is that they are both omnivorous. They feed on both plants and animals, right? So it is to show you that what the youth was saying was right. And he was right for telling his mother that, get those roaches off my plate. And she laughed. It's a joke, and just like majority of these parents, these older people, it's a joke to them. That is Jake. Everything is a joke. They love to commit adultery. They love to do abominable stuff and so forth. They just love being wicked. Right? They just love being wicked. Right? Say verse 11, it said, they shall be even an abomination to you. Ye shall not eat of the flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. It said, whatsoever had no fins nor scales in the waters shall be an abomination unto you. And a shrimp has shell that don't have scales, nor does it have fins. Right? They say, whatsoever had no fins, no scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. So that shrimp is an abomination to us. And you see how it goes with the cockroach family. We now read it. So just imagine a child being in his right mind, but the elders off. And I'm sure when this video was cut off, she forced that child to eat that. I'm sure about that. Right? And there are many other things when you continue to read here that we're supposed to stay away from, and things we could eat. Right? Right? Things we're not supposed to touch, things we could touch, things we should stay away from, and so forth. But this shell food on the whole is an abomination. So it's that one time is to stay away there, and all if not majority of the shell foods, right? And those and things that the Lord told us to stay away from, they are like scavengers. Their duty is to clean, like as I say, garbage cleaners. That is their duty. Right? Catfish, shrimps, and many other stuff. Those things are like scavengers. There's like bottom feeders. So again, you see in way, let's imagine that a child in his right mind, but the elder off, the older person off, right? The older person totally off, older person totally wrong. But again, all Jake study about is the belly. As a book, Sirach say what calls on a belly, make on a belly cause it to sin. See, so he's staying away from those stuff. Right? So with that, once again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yehoshai, Baal Shem Kodash. We say that when it's apostles and elders, are great most and ruler, or teachers, or apostles in the truth. We say that we say salutations, or the Akam say push and truth and say straight to Dean and the auto, the council in season, we say Shalom. Right?